My daughter always blushed after bathing, and I thought it was just a quirk. But after the doctor examined her, she made a shocking confession. She was hiding something serious, and the truth shocked me. It changed everything we thought we knew. I can't believe it. It started with something small, something every mother notices but brushes off. My daughter, Chloe, always blushed after her shower. At first, I thought it was just the heat of the water, the natural pinkness that comes from standing under hot steam. But as the weeks turned into months and the blush persisted, a nagging feeling started to creep into my mind, a whisper of doubt that I could no longer ignore. Chloe was 14 when it all began, right in the middle of the awkward teenage years. She was shy, introverted, and seemed to spend most of her time in her room. That wasn't unusual for girls her age. I figured adolescence is a strange, confusing time, and Chloe had always been more sensitive than most. Her father, David, and I had separated when she was 9, and though we tried our best to make things amicable, I knew the divorce had taken its toll on her. I assumed her frequent blushing was just another one of those inexplicable teenage phases, a product of hormones, maybe, or self-consciousness. It wasn't just her cheeks that turned red, though. I started to notice it more and more, her neck, her arms, even the tops of her shoulders. Sometimes, after her shower, her skin would be so flushed it looked almost painful. I'd ask her if she was okay, and she'd always wave me off with a shrug or a nervous laugh. "It's nothing, Mum," she'd say, pulling her bathrobe tighter around herself. "I just like my showers really hot." Still, the redness seemed odd, more intense than it should have been. I googled things like red skin after shower and teenage skin sensitivity, but nothing that came up seemed particularly alarming. I convinced myself that it was normal. Teenagers go through weird body changes all the time. Chloe's always been a bit sensitive to heat, I rationalized. Maybe she's just got delicate skin. But the nagging feeling wouldn't go away. One evening, after Chloe had gone to bed, I mentioned it to David on one of our routine check-in calls. We'd maintained a decent co-parenting relationship despite the divorce, and I felt like I needed another perspective, even if he wasn't around Chloe as much as I was. "Does Chloe ever look flushed when she's with you?" I asked, keeping my voice casual, though the concern was clear in my tone. "Flushed?" David echoed, confused. "You mean like after sports or something?" "No, more like after she takes a shower," I clarified. "Her skin gets really red. I've noticed it a lot lately, and I don't know if it's something I should be worried about." David paused for a moment before responding. "I don't think I've noticed that, but I don't see her right after her shower when she's with me. Maybe she just takes long, hot showers like you said." "I don't know," I replied, feeling that familiar twinge of doubt. "It just doesn't seem right." David sighed. "If you're really concerned, why not take her to see a doctor? It's probably nothing, but it couldn't hurt to get it checked out." That idea had been lurking in the back of my mind for a while, but I'd hesitated to act on it. Part of me was afraid of what a doctor might say, afraid that something as innocent as flushed skin might be a sign of something more serious. But David was right. I needed answers, even if it was just to put my mind at ease. The following week, I made an appointment with Dr. Price, our family doctor. Dr. Price had been our physician for years, ever since Chloe was a toddler. He was kind, gentle, and had a way of making even the most nervous patients feel at ease. I trusted him, and I hoped he would have a simple explanation for Chloe's persistent redness. The day of the appointment, Chloe was quiet in the car, fidgeting with the strap of her seatbelt as we drove to the clinic. I could tell she was nervous, but I reassured her that it was just a quick checkup,